funky on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I want to go ahead and apologize to a lot of you who may be kind of feeling this already, that the channel gets updated much later in the day. So we will definitely put up some schedules in the community so that you guys can start following on other days and kind of know when videos drop. The lives are going to happen more on Mondays and Tuesdays, and they're going to start being in the morning because those would be the most free days for me now, as opposed to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so I'll put up my schedules in community so you guys can follow. There is an air about today's topic is about fear and love patterns. Hi, Monique. How are you? I missed you too. I'm going to start coming back at a different time now. And I said it at the beginning of this video. Thank you for the 3 of you in chat. Miss you too. Miss you too. So if you're joining in today is about fear in a love pattern that Libra, that you've probably been feeling for a while. 6 of you in chat. Hello. And good afternoon, Miss Casey, who dropped in and said a lovely, lovely message. This love pattern, Libra, is sort of something I think that follows you in a karmic sense. Okay, you might be attaching this even to a karmic person. For some of you, you might even be mistaking them as a twin. Okay, and I'm gonna get real here because some of you guys need to hear it in a verbal sense. Or maybe there is just overall confusion what a twin flame is and what a soulmate is. So we're gonna clear that up. Okay. This is a love reading today. So if you're here for something else or maybe for some healing codes, I'm going to do that a whole nother day so that you guys could catch up with your healing codes for the week. 7 of you in chat. I know this is the lucky 7. Is this the lucky 7? Okay, so first of all, let's use the cards to begin the story because I kind of have a way I want to tell it to you today. All right, so just follow me on this. You start off as the star today, and I had such a beautiful meditation. Let me show you guys what I have real quick. I'm going to pan to the side. I have a mix of cards. And I know this is a live and usually people leave it at a fixed point, but this was such a beautiful shuffle that I was like, why didn't I record it? Why did I not record it for the crew? Because this was something that I saw very fluid in terms of a love karmic pattern, okay? A soulmate is somebody who gets usually dropped into your life, Libra, when you have gone through so much trauma. Oh, Teresa, I haven't seen you. I've been better. Me too. And I want to tell you guys, I'm an experienced Libra in this field. I'm not talking out of my ass today. I was with someone for 8.5 years where there were lies, and it was a repeat over repeat offense. Some of you could even be hearing that in your head. It was a repeat offense with me. And maybe, you know, we're all responsible for this too. We play a role into getting caught up in it. So for those of you Libras that are here today to hear about this karmic pattern and also to defer what a soulmate and a twin flame is, we're going to go ahead and define it right now. But just to start off, you are the star Aquarian energy. Some of you guys have Aquarius around you too. It doesn't have to be. So a soulmate gets dropped in usually at a time, Libra, when there's trauma. There's trauma bonds. There's a trauma that happened to you. It could have even been another person before this person. A soulmate gets dropped in at a time, usually when you're solo, when you're on the soul's path and you're by yourself. And this would be a gift from the divine, okay? So I want you guys to go ahead and think about that. A soulmate would be the gift. The twin flame journey is so different. If you don't believe in it, that's okay. If you do and you just want to hear the definition, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. A twin flame almost mirrors you in path. Hi, Bon Voyage. Hello. How are you? And for some of you today, go ahead and say hi. Don't be afraid because we need to say hi to one another. I think we need that. You're a Sagittarius. Okay, so you're the Sag. Cool. Okay. Beautiful sign, by the way, that you are. Sagittarius is linked with Libra, almost damn near perfect. Because you guys like adventure and we'll keep it spicy, giving you intellectual stimulation, as they say, as these astrologists say. So what I wanted to say is the twin flame and soulmate can be very... Hi, Natalia. Hello. The twin flame and soulmate journey can be confused. And the reason why is because they are very similar in nature. They are very similar. So I just want to go ahead and say to you guys that are in chat today, the soulmate is usually a gift. The twin flame is the one that has the identical fears, the identical this journey that they go on with you, and you can be in and out of this twin flame journey for years. This can go on, Libra, for 20 years plus. I've seen people on twin flame journeys up until one of them, forgive me here, one of them passes away. It can go on forever, okay? Be careful of this twin flame journey, because sometimes when you marry your twin flame, they can then become the soulmate. And a lot of people do not recognize that, because it is such a disastrous, damageful, it's a process where you have to learn to grow with each other and grow apart as well. And there is times of long separation. So if you're on that twin flame journey now and you know that you're in non-contact, obviously you feel it every day, and you haven't spoken to them, you could be confusing it with a soulmate at times. Even when you watch readings, you could get very confused what they mean to you. So I'm going to show you what the cards told me, okay, Libra? And it totally gave me karmic cycle, twin flame. I'm going to have a little bit of a story here. So it's not any particular Libra or any Sagittarius watching. And sometimes a Sagittarius will pop in, because we are very, very similar in nature with what we love to do. How we balance people, though, is completely different. Okay, so your person is the Libra. Teresa, I wanted to ask you something. How long has this love affair in total, if you could put it in years? I'm just curious. And maybe too later I could do a Sagittarius reading at night, because I do have a lot of Sagittarius friends that have asked me to put a video on the channel. Thank you for sharing, by the way. It takes a brave person to do that. So I want to show more cards. So if you're tuning here and you're cross-watching, that's totally fine. You're welcome. This is a cross-watching channel. But Libras, if you are listening here for your story today, we have the Nine of Swords here. This card in the Muse deck is the voices in this is swords in this deck. Voices in the Muse. And what this is anxiety, tension. This is also about confusion in this deck. The Muse has a beautiful display of it. Later on, we're going to go ahead and read from the book. So this would be the anxiety that love is bringing into this reading, okay? A lot of you, perhaps because this person is so hard to figure out, perhaps, Libra, this person gives you difficult times, okay? And you can't pick apart what they're doing at times with you. If you're, in Teresa's case, she's the Sagittarius. So this could be confusion caused on both parts, because there's not enough communication, all right? And that's possible. That's possible. I know Libras are good at communication, but sometimes they can shut it off. And then it becomes a swordsing event. 9 years. Ironically, in October. Thank you for coming in, Teresa, and sharing that, because Libras are also sometimes at fault. Sometimes we have that thing in us. And thank you for sharing that you're the Sag in this case. I appreciate you being here, because we get two sides of the story. With a fire sign. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to read this. Yeah, okay. All right. So you see there, and that was beautiful, is she's dealing with the Libra. Monique came forward and said she deals with the fire side of things. Beautiful. I want to kind of, if you guys can keep sharing, because I'd love to see how this karmic situation also has combinations with you, okay, and in common things. The Nine of Swords is about having this anxiety, all right? As you can see there, she's pondering. She's in a pondering pose. It gives me also past life senses. As you can see, there's a bit of hues of color, but there's also here that ancient feeling of something old in the sepia photograph that you see with her. As you can see, she's pointing to her temple here. There's confusion. There's a bit of that angst, okay? Unsurety is another word coming to me. So for those of you that have had this love romance where there's a push and a pull, do you know what I mean? Where one of you is right, then the other one will kind of disappear. And then the other one will be right the next time, and then there'll be another disappearance. That would be twin flame, okay? So now we're distinguishing what it is. Soulmates do not do that with each other, and they work together to go for a greater cause or a greater good. Soulmates are a lot more in tandem in terms of thinking and working together. Twin flames will confuse the hell out of the situation on purpose. So I want to show you guys, because I get told to make these. You're a Libra rising. Okay, so this would be the exterior self. Thank you so much, Teresa. I appreciate you being here today. You've been a very, very sound evidentiary, real life thing that we could attach it to. Thank you so much, Teresa. Very, very forthcoming and sharing. I love that. Libras loves to share, so I can appreciate that you are here today. And Monique too, thank you for sharing. And you guys feel free to keep typing to each other as I do the reading. This has an ancient sense to it, Libra. Obviously, we're stressing karmic. We're stressing a karmic cycle that can be stressful. A lot of worry, if I can say. You know, there's a lot of worry when you're in a relationship with somebody like this, because there could be a guilty conscience that you feel or you press upon each other, and it can actually cause, you know, this worry, guilt. Maybe there was a traumatic incident that caused both of you to spiral, type of thing. This can be very confusing, as you could tell. We also have the twin flame card here, which is so crazy because it is an image of the same person. This is the muse of the inspiration. And so this would be kind of the soulmate card of the deck. It does also have toxic tendencies. As you guys see, there's fire there, which is crazy because you guys shared that, you know, Teresa here is fire and a Libra rising, and Monique has dealt with a fire sign. So this is crazy how we didn't connect today, and this is what the cards are saying. So there's something here about a torrid love affair, all right? There's also real love. You know, you've experienced holidays, but met each other's families. There's tangible things here that attach memory to them. So my message, and even if you're not a Libra today and you're tuning into the video by chance, karmic relationships, period, they are very difficult in terms of dealing with each other's communication and also dealing with matters of the heart. You have to know how to talk to each other. Now for Libra, I'm just going with the reading for the love today. Aries moon, beautiful combo. Your moon is your opposite. That's so beautiful. That is, I've never seen an Aries moon. I know you've told me before, but I've never seen that in person. Yes, and true, you know, I wanted to say to you guys, this can be confusing for years. If you don't know how to communicate, the twin flame journey, it just gets more complicated as more life matters happen, especially with friends getting married, right? You see your common friends getting married if you're in your 20s and 30s, and you guys are still in the same place, something like that, example. Or your kids, your friends start having children of their own, and that is something, Libra, that you want here, right? And then it just keeps going and going because there's no communication. There's no talk of marriage yourself. Maybe at times that could be another twin flame journey with complications. And maybe you're not on the same footing. So that's another kind of key point here with that. For Libra, and we're also going to do Sagittarius later. I have lots of Sagittarius friends that want me to do a reading on here. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this could either be affecting a Libra today, or this could be karmic from the past. There's been too much damage here. As you can see, he's clutching the first 4 swords. There's 3 swords in the back. So there's some in the present and there's some in the past. This one would be the Fountain deck if you guys are curious. This is a different depiction of the Seven of Swords. It's also about lying. It sure is. It's about lying. It's about deception. And mind you, if you're watching today, this can be interchanged. Libra, you could have done this in the past to this person, or this person did it to you, Libra, okay? So there's 2 sides of the coin, which is, I love these types of readings because you get to see both sides. We also have the 5 of Cups. In traditional call, and I only have like a little bit to press it. Thank you so much, Natalia. I thank you so much for that comment, because I feel like people deserve, let me say this really clear to you guys in chat today. People deserve to see both sides. When it's one-sided, you almost have to guess what's happening, right? You have to guess what's happening to the other person all the time, and you're not even right. Your accuracy is off. So I like to show these things because today was a total 2-sided story. You get to see both sides. With the 5 of Cups, with the Fountain deck, this is still the same deck with the swords. 5 of Cups is about regret. It's loss. It's things in the past we cannot change anymore. There's no redirection to go visit it, right? So when you see the 5 of Cups here, it kind of reminds me, guys, of the Death card. If you look at it, it's almost as if death is being represented in a male. He's wearing a very large cloak there. He's also looking forward, but there's a sense of loss even to the forward, right? He's sad about the past and everything that happened. And here in my channel, there's no genders that I talk of. So this could be you today, Libra. You're looking at even your forward with a sulkiness, maybe not seeing the bright side of the sun. Maybe everything has been moonlit lately, right? So I'm going to keep going, and I don't want to get out of order because it was kind of telling a story the way I drawed it out. The next card in today's story, let me quickly read this. Cancer moon, okay. I have a Cancer moon, so I know how that feels. Okay, and I'll read that in full too, because I think that was interesting, your information there. Thank you, Teresa. We have the Hierophant, and here I want you to look real quick, Libra, and Sagittarius is watching. I want you to see here, he's chiseling at a big piece of ice. This whole block is ice. This knowledgeable guru, because he's depicted as a guru. Cancer ascending. Beautiful. So that would be your exterior, Monique. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I'm sorry. That would be your rising. Yeah, your exterior. So here, he is almost a priest, like a monk. He's in some monk garb, and he's chipping away at this ice. Okay, sorry, my nails fell off. So if you guys are wondering why is one set done and they all fell off. So he's chipping away here, and he's working really hard. And the Hierophant is a spiritual guru. It's a teacher. They also teach themselves over time how to pray, how to also dictate spiritual teachings correctly to themselves. That would be Tauran energy too, Libra. Some of you guys either have been in this Hierophant for the last couple weeks. You've been searching for answers. You could be here going through different avenues of spirituality. You could even be going back to your childhood spirituality, whatever you had affirmed to as a child, to seek the deeper answers. A lot of you guys are like kind of inner monks at this time, if you will, if you'll allow me to say. We also have the Two of Cups right behind it, all right? So this is water energy. And we had a reading. I posted a morning reading yesterday about water signs being all around us, about emotion being all around us. And a lot of you guys have water placements. I'm learning people on Libra Light have a shit ton of water in their chart. That was a happy surprise that I came across the other day. With the Two of Cups showing up, and this is clearly for Libras upcoming, you do have love in the near future. Okay, whether it's the old person or not, this is something that's coming out in every reading, you guys. Besides this channel, it's even in other Libra readings. The Two of Cups is about either reuniting with a lost soul partner. This could be an incoming love soul partner. Usually they're very mirroring. They're very similar, okay? Even similar here in likes, dislikes. This even could be, yes, it could be the same religious background. The Two of Cups is described as just falling in love. So Libra, even if this is your past person, okay? Sagittarius, if this is your past person, there's still the energy here for that, okay? And I want to keep going because there's a lot of good energy too coming in your near future. This would be the near future line, starting with the Two of Cups. So the next the next card, not cup. The next card in line is the Chariot, which is Cancer. Okay, so if you guys have Cancer in your chart or you're dealing with one, this is just Cancer's card. There's no other person, no other zodiac attached to it. The Cancer card here of the Chariot is moving forward. It's about having this vivaciousness. As you can see, hello, red lovers. Oh, red boxes. I haven't seen you in a while. You were in some of our lives in the very beginning. Hello. Thank you for dropping in. And as you can see here, the charging energy, it does have a magic to it, you guys. Like the Chariot card, there's a kind of a magical feeling towards what's going on. He's excited there atop the Chariot. It's very gladiator. It's very much the power of the horses there. Thank you guys, yes. And Redbox is saying hello to you lovely people, all of you guys in chat. And two, this is beautiful. There's so many, look at all the colors there, so much vibrancy, the magenta, the orange sunset. So Libra, this is kind of being invited in your current line here. And because it's current energy, this is what is expected to happen. Whenever a reader tells you in your current energy, it's what is expected to happen next. Okay, Two of Cups, the Chariot, lots of water here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's keep going. And mind you, I like to say the signs. It doesn't mean that you're going to end up with this person. It doesn't mean they're going to be a Pisces. It's indicative of the zodiac's elemental behavior, the signs, and what's attached to it. Okay, so I'm not saying here you're going to go meet a Scorpio or anything, or a Cancer. The Knight of Swords is defensive energy in your current Libra 3 days in a row. Defensive. Defensive, defensive, defensive. In fact, when I did the first reading, when I was drawing out clarifiers for this one, there was another defensive card with the Seven of Wands. So there's ultra defensive energy over your heart space. Some of you guys weren't able to open your heart chakra this last week, which we were trying to study and expand. But the cards tell me here it was, I'm not gonna lie to you on this channel, it wasn't successful, okay? Yet think, okay, so clarification with 2 of you, okay? Maybe even more here. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands coming out was indicative of that fact. So if you weren't able to open it up, there's something here still holding you back. From the UK, Teresa, I didn't even know you in the United Kingdom. Beautiful energy. 13 in chat at the top of the hour. Let's keep going on this karmic story, shall we? So this defensive energy too, this has 2 sides of the coin here with complacency and delay. Okay, I'm going to repeat that one more time. Complacency and delay. And yes, and some of you red boxes says boundaries. That's huge because this is a boundaries card. Once it's established, the Knight of Swords, it's running away from conflict, which Libras do. It checks out that box. And we're also very non-confrontational. We don't like to come up and start a fight. We also don't want to be involved in a fight very long. Very indicative of the sign. We're the scales. That's what happens when we are put in a situation where things have to stall, right? Right, Libras in chat? So for those of you non-confrontational ones, this has definitely been your current, okay? And we are going to clarify today. So those of you that are choosing to stay, we're going to see why these cards are here. We're seeing why they're here. I do have some good news for some Libras that are watching, okay? And Sagittarius, Teresa. We have Hermit for the Libra and energy in reverse. This was the one different card of today's beautiful spread. This is one of the ones I want to take a picture of today and post in communities so you guys can see it on the table. The Hermit is reversed for good reason, and this is why I want to discuss. This is why I came on live today, because I saw this card come out in reverse and I was like, they have to hear this. This is super important. You are no longer doing the solo thing by yourself and keeping yourself cloistered away, your emotions hidden from the public. This reverse today in your current line. Yes, Libra, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of Cups, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit reversed is because you're coming out of this sadness. You're also coming to your senses. Let me read this real quick, you guys. Get on Sunday. On Sunday. Okay, so that would have been a tower, correct, Teresa? So your tower was on Sunday. You had an early one. You had a bit of an early tower because the tower was supposed to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for Libras. So, and you're watching for Sat 414. Beautiful. Somebody look up 414. Maybe Monique, you already know the meaning of that. I think that's a prominent angel number, foundational numbers there, 1 and 4. So the Hermit, let's quickly discuss too for the Libras curious why this is reversed. When this is upright, you guys, this means going within, seeking answers. In this depiction, there's a flashlight in this guy's hand and he's flashing it on these, very Harry Potter, this one. This is my Harry Potter Hermit card. He flashes it into the woods and it exposes all these branches that are white from his light. Okay, so with it reversed today, you found something out, Libra. You found out some things. Yep, you did. And you're coming out of it based and biased off the information that you found, 9 in chat. Okay, so for some of you, you found out information. For those of you that don't have this information, you're being enlightened over time. Okay, so don't worry about not attaining this folder of information. Message from loved one. Beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing too. It's so beautiful because I feel like it just kind of spurts out the emotion more. Okay, let's keep going because it's going to get interesting now from this point. 7 in chat. With the Hermit reversed too, there's no more of this longingness to be alone. You seek to be out with your friends. You seek to be with the public. You seek also to keep yourself busy at work here. You might be at work and you're involving yourself with more coworkers. That's also a sign of unhermiting. Another sign is wanting to be out in the sun all the time, Libra. So if you're a Libra here, and also Teresa said she's a Libra rising, so she has Libra in her chart. And you don't like arguing. Natalia says that I'm the same. I'm very non-confrontational. I won't start nothing if there won't be none, right, Libras? I kind of feel like that is something to be heard today, is you won't start nothing, so there won't be nothing. And it's a funny saying. I think Chris Tucker said that in a movie, but I think that you guys are very non-confrontational because justice is sort of the thing hanging in the back of your mind. And also with the Nine of Swords here, it causes what, guys? Anxiety, okay? Either karmic anxiety too, because this can be karmic. Yeah, he did. He was like, they won't start nothing. There won't be nothing. I remember he said it with such inflection. It won't start, but I will. Let me read these good. This is fast information coming in, Libra. Give me a second. Facts. Okay, so confirmation. Thank you guys too. And it's not that I'm doubting it or anything in the reading. I love when you guys share because, again, it makes the emotion heightened, right? There's a heightened sense here of it becoming somewhat true in the 9 to 5 realm, right? Okay, so we're going to keep going because I feel like we're getting at something here. I don't know if you guys read your Atlantis. You guys had homework over the weekend to read the story of Atlantis. You remember from the last reading? Guess what? You will not believe it came out again today. So again, there's something here about a healing code. There's a hint. This could be about this karmic cycle. I have a feeling that it ties in with even the love portion. So for those of you, please look up the classic story of Atlantis. There is a key here of why things maybe have gone awry. Okay, and you said is he a Libra moon or a Libra, like entire Libra sun? Please clarify, Teresa. Thank you for sharing as well. Beautiful card upon meditation, because I did this, Libra, so I had time to discuss today. I could devote more time to discussing. The reading today produced this card called the Thoth Light Code. I'm going to give you guys a second to look at it. It is Egyptian in nature. So for those of you guys that are very big Egyptian fans, you guys love the culture, the hieroglyphics, the beautiful people, Cleopatra, Isis, i.e. If you are in love with this culture, today we have an Egyptian Light Code card, and we are going to read this. Libras and Sagittarius is in chat. Let's begin. So I don't have like a little placeholder. Let me see if I can find one, because I got my clarifiers only today in this lavender room. I'm going to put the card here so you can stare at it, and we're going to read the Thoth Light Codes. Okay? Whoopsie. When it falls like that, I always laugh because it's like, now how the heck can it be the message if it falls? Just kidding. Kidding, Libra. Okay. Thoth Light Codes. It's a long one, so this is the message today for the karmic cycle. Okay, and I'm going to read that red boxes because it flashed really, really fast, and I couldn't read the whole thing, but I will read it in when it reviews, when the video posts, because it'll show a little bit of it. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Thoth Light Codes begins now. This is a light initiation, Libra. The great teacher awakening has begun in you. It is divine magic working on your soul. Thoth, people believe that Thoth, it says Thoth, is Thoth. Also known as Tehuti in Egyptian ibis-headed language, it says that it is of divine magic and the moon's magic. Acknowledged as the sacred scribe who created writing, Thoth is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said that he was the priest king of Atlantis. What? Did you guys hear that? We had Atlantis, okay, in meditation, and it says here he was considered the priest king. This is crazy. Like I told you guys, Atlantis is a key here. Scorpio moon. Scorpio. So Scorpio would be your emotions, and you have a Leo rising. That's my north node is in Leo. And I want to tell you guys about a dream I had about lions. I had this yesterday. I'll thank you for sharing, Teresa. Beautiful there. All of your placements are really rare. Scorpio moon I've heard of. which is still beautiful, have it's a water moon, but I've never heard of a Leo rising, believe it or not. I've read about it. I've never even seen anybody with a Leo rising. Okay, it says here that he is the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. Firm but fair, Libra. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct these people, many of them stirred away and didn't obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of the civilization in entirety. This gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with energetic frequencies higher than of your own, and Thoth carries it, apparently. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts and align yourself to this lifetime. Thoth's primary teaching in spiritual integrity and their journey is working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls that have chosen the soul's path and the higher energies. They are called the Ascended Atlanteans. With you guys, we're just the Ascended, right? So this is just towards this story. To guide those who are ready to increase their awareness, he sought to specialize in helping those who found it difficult to make spiritual progress with whatever they had. He helped awaken them, however, one by one. So this could be, again, Libra, environmentally, this could have been something that stalled. Thank you, guys. And continue to talk to each other, too, while this finishes out here. When you see this card, Libra, you must chant Tehuti, Tehuti, Tehuti 3 times until you feel a shift in the energy of your body and vibration around you. Identical placements. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love, see, and you guys even sharing amongst yourselves find out that you each have that within yourselves. Scorpion rising. Okay, beautiful, wonderful. And I love that you guys found out that you have those placements. I love that. I love that stuff. I love that shit. Yeah. All right, so the Thoth card here, Libra, this would be your energy today, okay? Some of you here are the Thoth in this story. You share your divine help. You share what you know, even with your loved ones. For some of you Libras here that are on a soul's path, maybe your family even knows what you're going through. They know you're on a soul's journey, even behind the scenes here. So I think some of you even sharing this today with some of your fellow Libras and your fellow Sagittarius counterparts with Teresa here, I feel like you're finding out more about one another, okay? And this divine magic is kind of even happening in chat right now. So this is crazy because we're seeing it in real life and we're seeing it here in this fantasy story. Also, it says here, when you are blessed to connect with Thoth and you invite this energy, you go through a powerful set of light initiations. And at this time, you're preparing to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. Sometimes, Libra, this can also mean that you take your pain and you make it very feasible to the outsiders. You make them understand. Also, your struggle is the inspiration for others who are going through the same thing. And that ties back into that whole karmic love story in the very beginning, which is very crazy. So he was the priest king of Atlantis. Another thing is too, I said you guys will find healing codes in the story. This could just be today a lost part of yourself, and you're regaining this slowly, either through being single. This is the important part, Libra. Either being single here, there's no contact, there's no communication, or you haven't found your soulmate yet. So this checks boxes for everybody in every category. You can even be a Libra here today that's coupled, and you could be feeling this way. So this is one of those readings which is universal, and everyone can feel the energy equally, and there's no race, creed, or anything like that that stops us from even feeling the same emotions. All right, 2 of Cups, it's coming at you. Love is here, even if this is being returned back to you with gift, or 6 of Pentacles, right? You're also giving to receive later, and it be doubled, tripled, something like that here, Libra. And I feel like that love that you gave is going to be returned to you and reciprocated, all right? Because there's no fault in trying. There's no fault in trying. What did I want to do today? Because I had a couple of other ones I wanted to do. Let's clarify, because some of you guys want to find out in the love story why they showed up for your sign. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're done with Thoth. Some of you guys are the Thoth, like I said, in your life and for other people around you. We also had the 9 of Swords, anxiety, fear, worry. Some of you guys are actually dealing with this right now in your life, okay? So let's clarify. We can't clarify this because this is a specialty card in the Muse and it's not attached to anything in tarot. So I think we're gonna do, shall I pre-pick or do you guys wanna pick which clarifiers? I have about 10 minutes in this chat. Let's do the defensive energy. And you guys kind of like what I pick, so run down and tell me if you do like it. We're gonna clarify why the Hermit was reversed. It was like this, so we'll do that today. Do you guys wanna do Chariot or do you wanna do Two of Cups? Or do you wanna do both? My mother knows. Yes, okay, so your mother knows what you, that's funny because in my 8-year romance, and I'm just sharing here today, you guys don't mind me, but you guys can share amongst each other too in chat. With the 8-year romance that I had, he didn't really bring me around his family. I'm being very vulnerable sharing this with you, so just give me a second because I might cry. He didn't bring me around his family, and so that was something that really bothered me. It was sort of like, why am I undeserving of visiting your family, right? Because you're so proud of your love. So that was one of my little sticklers and actually one of the red flags in the very beginning. And I never even saw them that much. I never got in touch with the family again. I was sort of hidden from them, if you will. And I'll get into that in another video this week so I could actually share and pour my heart out open to you. But again, when you're not shown with the family, that's super karmic, and I didn't know that when I was younger. I had no knowledge of what was going on with me. And that's very important. You guys have to find out these karmic detriments that happen to you. So cute. So cute. A lot of Libra females in here today. I love it. Love it. I love the energy. I love being surrounded by your guys' Libran female energy. It's very strong. 10/12. October 12th. Beautiful birthday. It almost seems like your birthday is an angel number, right, you guys? Monique, thank you so much for sharing. Also, Teresa, big shares of the day, and I like that. I'm a Libra sharer and shower. Okay, we're going to clarify the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the 2 water cards, because I think you guys want to see why those are here. The Hermit reversed. We're also going to do your defensive energy. The 7 of Wands is not here, but it was also in the meditation as its clarifier, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to wrap it up, Libra. Also put a red heart today if you want me to come back and do an evening live, okay? I would love to. If you want that Sagittarius reading or you want another sign, some of you Libras want a Cancer reading, so maybe red heart, okay, red boxes, thank you. I'll do a live. Natalia, okay. So you guys want one later on tonight. All right, so we'll do an evening live, okay? Maybe I'll take you guys in my car. Capricorn. Who has just real quick, who here has Capricorn placements? I'm wondering. Who has strong Capricorn, like it's your moon or your rising? Let me know. Heart from Monique. All right. I love Bread Box's icon. So let's do our clarifiers. Yes? Let's do it. We're almost at 40 past. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, DM is a Cap. All right. So your Divine Masculine is a Cap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. This is a lot I didn't know too. Let's ride. Okay. So we're going to do 2 of Cups, okay? The 2 of Cups here for the Libra watching. Why is the 2 of Cups here in the current energy? Let me switch decks, you guys, real quick, because that one's just my majors. Let's do them, the 78 of the Light Seers. The 2 of Cups for Libra. This one's popping out. I'll take it. It flipped right now. 2 of Cups for Libra in the current energy, please. Why is the 2 of Cups here for their near future? Why is the 2 of Cups here? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy for Libra. All right, guys, we're about to get some answers here. We're about to get some. Bottom of the deck. More cups. Page of Cups. There could be an age difference here, Libra, like this person's younger or you're the younger one. All right. For some of you too, if you're dating the younger one, this is their energy definitely coming through in the 2 of Cups. I feel like this is a past person, confirming here, just because the Page of Cups showed up. Also, it could be a new person that would be younger than you, Libra, if you want to look at it that way too. We also have the 6 of Wands today. This is about success. This is about reaching some point of acclaim in your personal life. So we have wands and we have cups here. We got fire, water. Fire, water. We always get that on the channel, by the way. So this explains to me, and if you guys just come with me to clarify, I feel like you're going to be stepping into this success either with a new situation or there's going to be a return situation here. That is what I see. Because this person here usually comes in with immature energy. It's called the pigs are flying card. And we also have your energy. I believe this would be Libra today. Or in this case, we have a Sagittarius here with us, Teresa. So you might want to flip it, switch it. That would be the case here because there is fire, water. I do want to say that this could be, for those of you in chat, Natalia. Thank you, Natalia. I haven't seen you in a while too in the lives. I've missed your energy. I've missed you being here. This could be an energy, Libra, where you walk into a new situation or new love. For those of you that didn't want to hear that, because sometimes that's the case, this also could be return love that has a success in the end. So the Two of Cups has a double avenue today. Okay, I want to get one more card. Let me get bottom of the shuffle deck. The Lovers. Good God, more love. Okay, so this is Gemini now, and I feel like some of you might meet a Gemini, Libras. You might meet another air sign. I don't know any of your placements. You don't? Okay, this is how you find out, Natalia. And for those of you in chat that also are missing placements, maybe you know some, but you're missing your entire chart. Write this down. You go to CafeAstrology.com, but you do have to know your birth time, and it has to be accurate. It has to be what's on the birth certificate, okay? What you do is you punch in all the information on CafeAstrology.com, and I'll put the link under this video today so you'll get the accurate website because I don't want you getting lost. And then it will show up in even your houses will be filled in on that website. It'll show what your 7th house is. It'll show the moon on the night that you were born. Obviously, it is your moon in the chart. It'll also shows other details. I believe it's printable. It's very long. So CafeAstrology.com, okay? And you have to have the actual birth time. If not, it'll be wonky and it'll be off. So you have Gemini energy as another clarifier, okay? Just to go through the Two of Cups clarifiers, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, which is success, Libra. And you also have this, which is passionate, fiery, on point type of love, where both of you are in sync. And I'm not talking about the band with Justin Timberlake, right? This is a very in sync love. So for some of you guys, I think there's either incoming or return. Incoming or return. Either way, this is gonna come in real hot. That's what I mean here. Either way, pick your poison. It's gonna come in like this. It's gonna be very red, passionate, alluring, and it could even start a whole new chapter here either way, even with the old person, okay? All of them. From a Libra point of view, okay, that's crazy because we're justice. And I'm not being defensive over Libras or anything. I totally hear your story because love can come in different suits, different behaviors. What's crazy is if he has that higher sense of justice in him and judgment, I am surprised that a Libra would not wake up to their senses. Do you see what I'm saying, Teresa? Because we are the sign of the scales. There's a good sense of that usually in the background, okay? Even though it's not heightened or this isn't a very awakened individual. I don't know if he follows the divine arts. So that's something I'd like to know. Thank you for sharing. Beautiful, beautiful information that I'm coming. Sorry guys about that. That was another call. And I always ignore it for the lives. So let's do the Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot here for Libra. Why is there Chariot energy in their current spirit? Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here for Libra? Maybe he's not aligned. That's an explanation. Also, he could not be in tune. Maybe he's somewhere else in life. It's like another step. He's not, exactly, he's not aligned. Exactly like Monique said. There's something off about his personal skills, right? Right, Libras in chat? Tell Teresa. All right. So if you're misaligned too, your sense of moral compass is also wonky, right? And that's something that I think she was brave enough to share with us Libras. That's super brave because that's kind of a weakness of Libras that she's sharing, right? Like, we're not always roses and candies. All right, the Chariot. Sometimes we could be the big biatch in the room. No, I'm just kidding. All right, the Chariot. Or we could be swordsing. We're busy swordsing, right? The Chariot, bottom of the deck. Libra, here we go, moment of truth. The World, Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're kind of unblinding yourself to a truth here during this whole process. There's kind of been a truth and an antennaing for those of you aligned Libras, and you also have the World coming up. This is coming at me today as divine. This is like the divine working with you, okay, to prevail. And that is, yes, you have to be aligned also to trust your skills, right? And we also have Libra energy for the Chariot. The Chariot today confirmed by Libra and energy. So that would have been you, Libra, the Chariot. This is not the Cancer. This is the movement from you. You were here. So new love, possible returning love in the clarifications. And we also have here the World, Libra itself, confirming the momentum that's trying to be had. You know what this tells me, Libra? I feel like you're the one that's wishing on a star for the momentum, okay? Because we clarified and you came out. Justice is here. So you're the one that wants to move ahead. So if you watch any readings, the Libra is the one that wants to move ahead, okay? Period. And I'm not saying that in a sad way for the latter. I'm saying that because there is Chariot energy. He's not Roman. That's weird. Yet, Teresa, because I want to tell you this with the background of what they say about Libra is that we're one of the more romantic ones. So that strikes me as off. Yeah, and thank you for sharing though, because I've never seen an unromantic Libra. I've never seen it. How Granny used to smack her teeth. No, it's okay. It's funny because I'm seeing things that are kind of trumping tarot today. And we needed a day like this, you guys. I believe in this. I believe that we need to see the other side. And the other side. This reading might be renamed the other side. All right, the Hermit here in reverse for Libra. So as you guys know, the Hermit is going within. Normally, it's seeking your answers upright. We had it like this, like almost like we're coming out of it, okay? So let's clarify that reversal of the Hermit. Spirit, angels, and guides, why is the Hermit here reversed for Libra? Can we get an answer for them, please, today about this Hermit reversed? Hermit reversed for Libra. Bottom of the deck, I hear, oh, there's a pop out. There we go. The Page of Pentacles. I had a feeling it would be a page. The reason why Libra, and real quick, Hermit mode. No way. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys how long I hermited. I came out of the hermiting like in May. It was pretty long though. I was hermiting since last year after Thanksgiving, but up until May. Okay, so if you guys even watch like the beginning videos, I was not doing too good on the channel. Yeah, and that was about heartbreak. I'm being real with you guys. So yeah, that's a long hermiting. A year is a long hermiting. I am so sorry about that, red boxes, right, with a S. Love your icon picture too. He doesn't. This is such an interesting live because I feel like you guys are bringing in information that's very different from what I hear. Not so much Libras, but our beautiful Sagittarius with us. You know, it's like almost he's not a Libra. That's what I'm getting. The Page of Pentacles. This would be, Libra, you're starting from a new place. This is a beginner in tarot. As you guys all know, the Page of Pentacles wants to invest. There is a spicy feeling here of wanting to start new. You want to see new. You want to feel new. And also, because this is a love reading, this is kind of the energy, Libra, that you so deign and wish for, is there has to be a beginning point somewhere. A lot of you watching right now, 10 in chat at the top of the hour, you want a new feeling, okay? So this could be a reason why there's a disconnect. And also for those of you that are single, that are in also non-contact or non-communicative behaviors, because no contact sometimes can be broken, right? So this is all about new energy, and it is the investment spirit of going forward and putting your coin sometimes in a new avenue. It doesn't even have to be love here. You guys could be focusing more on career. You could be focusing more on family. You could be doing this all at home. Some of you too, you just want to like start over from scratch everything, like it's career, family, no more love, maybe love here for some of you. So this page energy makes sense why the Hermit is reversed today. Okay, so we confirmed there with that Hermit card. Let's keep going, Libra. And I'm going to read this real quick because I'm curious. I'm sorry, red loxes. I've been reading it wrong. I'm so sorry about that, my love. I'll read it too. It flashed. It was super fast. Okay, my advice too, because you said you hermited for a year. What you can do about that is there's forms of like Reiki, massage. Let's say there's a little strain here from that, right? Do lots of self-care. Like self-care will be your best friend, red loxes. No. You don't be sorry about your comments being long. I like it. I like it a lot. I actually like when you guys write longer things here. Knight of Swords is the defensive energy, Libra. I know this is the big please clarify today. A lot of you guys want to know why this is here, or you could know it in your personal situation and you want to see it clarified by the tarot, okay? So Knight of Swords for Libra, it is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini card. So it's not here by chance. Natalia, thank you. Thank you, Natalia. All of you guys too, before I say goodbye, thank you first and foremost for being here. We're going to do a special draw in the coming days. I'm going to give away a box of goodies with a tarot card set. So I'm going to tell you guys how to go ahead and enter that. And we're going to do that because on August 6th, we didn't draw. Nobody put in information for that. So I'm going to do another one. Okay. And we're going to do that for our 800 subscriber celebrations, which just passed. Over 6 months ago, it was only 99 people subscribed to this channel. And now we've grown. We've quadrupled our channel in size. We have a bigger family now, and we're gonna do a celebration for that 800. Yes. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Let's go, Libra. Sorry, I stopped shuffling because I was reading your guys' beautiful comments back and forward to each other. Today was so like communicative. I loved it. Knight of Swords for Libra, please. Knight of Swords, their card shared with Aquarius and Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Flipper, did you see that? I had to like force it on the desk. We have Leo energy today. Okay, sorry, I'm being called to go. Today, if you guys have Leo in your chart, this could resonate higher than usual. If you don't, that's okay. You still have Leo energy anyway. This is calling for you to be strong in the future. So Libra, since you've chosen to have this defensive energy here in your current, it's gonna call for you to have this. You gotta definitely start grabbing your bags and making yourself start doing weights. It's like the squats of life. You are gonna be called to be stronger. Just out of intuitive feeling, I do want to say something here. I think there's going to be something, an event that happens why you are called to be stronger, okay? And Libra, maybe some sense of you guys that are already very aligned, very in tune, you know what I mean? Very in tune. You're preparing already for what it could feel like, right? It's almost like the brace before impact. How many of you guys feel that today? That are Libras, like Libra suns, Libra moons, if you are bracing for impact, this is you. That's what this card is about. It's defensive in nature. And that's why Leo's showing up for you. Spirit saying it's going to call for you to have a few more strong days. You're going to have to sack it up. And I do want to say sack it up because some of you need to hear it like this. For real. Okay? It's not like some of these tarot readers, they'll be like, you just have to be strong in Libra. You know, like you can't take it seriously. Something's gonna happen, and I have to tell this to you guys because I love you. I really do, and I feel like some of you are going through the freaking ringer, going through it. There's gonna be an event that happens, Libra, and I feel like you've already had this sense. It's like an underlying sense that you have to be brave. Yes, I love. Is that a shield? That is a shield. My goodness. Thank you, red loxes, and I'm sorry I called you red boxes for like 5 times. I couldn't see I'm a little bit further from the camera today, more further than other days. Yeah, spirits also said, look at here, You're also, and I want to point this out, this is a beautiful part of the card. Do you guys see this lamb here that she's kind of, her arm's not on it, but she's kind of cradling it? There's something here, Libra, about protecting something. Either you're protecting your sanity, you're protecting your space, you're protecting your heart here, you're protecting something that's very precious to you. This lamb is super small and baby in nature. This is a baby lamb. So you're protecting something in life that is coming up as sort of a lamb. This is a signifier for what you're protecting. Also here too, Libra, if you kind of read into the cards today, the reason why you're bracing for impact, because you already sense this is going to happen, this motorcycle is getting ready to take you away. Do you see all the imagery and what it's telling you? There's a lamb here, there's a motorcycle getting ready there to take him away, and this could very well be you, Leaves, with the arrow and going with the crow. So there's a message here about that, and it could very well be because of the Nine of Swords, that anxiety, the worry, the fears. Okay, I don't want to leave you guys at this hanging balance. It sucks. Let's get a couple more cards to tell this story. Let's get some possible outcomes for Libra. Yes, and to see, that's what I'm saying, is when Spirit's coming through to show you the strength, Leo energy, and I'll come back and tell you guys my prophetical dream about the lion that I had a couple days ago. It was a very weird dream, and I don't know why there were 3 lions. And what was weird about it, Libra, is in this prophetic dream that I had, I was in a triangle. I was kind of in the center, and then there was a lion in front of me and 2 in the back. And I do have Leo as my north node. I know about this. Leo is my north node depictor. But I had a very strong dream with these lions, and it kind of scared me. I couldn't go back to sleep after that. So I wanted to share that, and maybe I'll make a video describing what I saw, because there was a lot of imagery and a lot of purple in that dream. Specifically, the color lavender was a huge thing about this, and lots of brown. Brown everywhere, purple everywhere. So I want to say that this is what you have to embody right now, Libra. If you're going to take anything out of this love story tarot part today, it's because you have to be strong. Spirit's calling you. You're going to have more of these hard days. They're going to be hard, but you're only given what you can handle. And this is coming through as one of the main messages for the Knight of Swords. You're also coming out of the hermiting. So guess what? That's strength. That's the strength card. What else did we have here? We have the Star. Remember, this was the beginning card. We have the Star. What else? Representing your whole reading by showing up again. You got 78 cards with shuffle, and Libra comes out. Spirit's trying to tell you that you're already brave. Okay? There was another one. Oh yes, we skipped this card. The 8 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for some of you, your thoughts are becoming unwound. It's almost like you're dropping the crossed hair, almost like the shackles, Libra, that were here. And this could very well, even if you're a Libra rising, I have a lot of Libra risings that watch this channel. Some of you guys are getting privy to some of this information, and you're waking up to it, okay? That wake up, when it's stressing, like, Libra, catch me, catch this synchronicity, catch this thing I'm reminding you of. Even if you guys see quotes like on Instagram, and this quote catches your attention, and you keep reading it, and then you screenshot, right? That's a message. It's a download. It's a version of it, okay? For some of you that don't know, and you're like, why am I so attracted to this quote? Like, I screenshotted it and I read it every day. It's because you're supposed to be seeing that at this time in your life. 8 of Swords. All right. More on the Knight of Swords and possible outcomes. What should Libra do for the remainder of the week? Because I may not post tomorrow, so I kind of want to give you guys your healing already. Why is the Knight of Swords here? And what are the possible outcomes for the 11 in chat? 1, 2, and 3. It needed a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go with bottom today. All right, no more top, no more top. We have Hermit, that's okay, I'll explain. 7 of Swords, okay. Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, I already see something here, Libra. I see 2 things. Okay, maybe you even know intuitively too what I'm about to say. Someone comes at you with this energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's card. There's some slow energy. He can hop on this horse and literally go away fast or go to you fast, but they choose to be slow. Okay, this is not your energy, by the way. This is someone else. So there's slow energy around you, Libra. All right, 9 in chat. There's more to this story, and I'm going to finish it out with the outcome. There's Hermit energy, even though it's reversed on our main end. This could be them, okay? So they went into Hermit mode, and this is you, Libra, 7 of Swords. Now you are doing the spying back. That's one explanation. Or they, this could be they again, they are spying on you still, okay? And doing a little bit of their research. Or maybe, Libra, they could be looking in on you when you least expect it, all right? So that's there's 2. Could be you looking into them now, whereas before you didn't. And it could be both of you acting the same, kind of doing the same thing to each other. And I have to leave them behind because, yes, and they will. Red locks is they will drive you insane, because that's the power that they feel that they have over the situation. The struggle here for some of you guys, that's where they relinquish their power. One more time, and she brought up a really beautiful point. That's where they get their power from, is actually having that over you, okay? Don't give them that, Libra. If you're here today and you want advice, I recommend you stay in your zone, continue going on your great journey. Yes, it's hard being alone, okay? Some of you guys don't want to hear it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because this is the structure of the soul's journey. If you are twin flames and you're in separation right now, there's a reason why there's a separation. Yes, and letting go completely. I don't know why I feel compelled to say this. Sometimes when you let go, Libras and Sagittariuses that have arrived in this on this day, sometimes when you let go the greater blessings, that's when they rush in like a flood. I'm being serious because it's happened to me before, especially with the 8.5-year romance that I went back and forth. You know, I cried so many days with that. That was the most difficult thing of my life. And even now I look back at it and I do, you can hear it in my voice. I get teary about it because I didn't want to release. I didn't want to let go then. And a lot of you guys just need to see another example of it having happened and their success, even emotionally, right? And Libras are like that. They're like, I want to see that I can be happy again. It's a thing that I want to see. So for some of you in chat, maybe you just need to hear it. Maybe you need to understand that there is a happy ending, but it does take time. Yes. And it's so funny. It's so funny because you guys are bonding over the same thing. And that's why this chat is here, is so you guys could meet each other and know, okay? And become friends too. So I do want to say here, judgments here, this would start to be you, Libra. This is where the disconnect with the other teal cards, it kind of switches and it goes back to you, okay? So this could be them, and I do think they are 7 of Swords Hermit because you're reversed. So that tells me this is another energy. The Devil, toxic tendencies, this is between you guys. This is toxic things in the romance. Again, Karmic card, Major Arcana. This is what the whole reading was about. This is what the whole reading was about. So if you're watching today, some of you guys may have shared toxic tendencies. It's like even the way, down to the way you guys talk to each other. The conversations were yucky. The disagreements were ugly. Okay, the fighting was like no resolution ever. That's what the Devil is, and that's how it comes in. And it comes in real hot, and it comes in disruptive. Okay, big thing today. Capricorn energy. Capricorn at the center of your clarifiers. Now, we have, this is self-explanatory, Libra. You know this is you. You know all about the scales, so I'm not going to talk about it at this end of the live here, but you do show up. Boom. This could be you. This could be them. This could be them. This could be you. Energies are interchangeable. In a karmic reading, all right, which is crazy because this is the card of karma, and that's exactly what our reading was about. Also, you have a lot of majors, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4, 5. So that would be 5 majors in one reading. The Devil is the 5th. So something here about a life shift. And the 7 of you that are still in chat, I think you know this shift is happening. You know how I know? Defensive. You're almost scared to not be in the shift, right? How many of you do not want to be in the shift because you're not ready? It's something like that. And there's a lot of majors. 6th major. I didn't even see this one. Okay. What else? Was there any more? I think that was it, Libra. As far as majors, you had a lot though. The judgment, a decision's going to be made. I don't know if this is days, Libra. This might be coming like a month's thing where you have to really sit and deal with your lover, okay? Like you have to maybe even have another face-to-face meeting to close out the chapter. Yes. Okay, so Natalia, thank you so much. Teresa, it's toxic. Okay, devil energy. And some of this, it's even as simple as how you guys would talk to each other. All right, it doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol. Like everybody thinks when they see this card, they think it's like all the vices, right, of life. It's not. It's the way you speak to each other. It's communication. It's the bad stuff of how to handle a person. And the last card, Libra, to round out our hour and 4-minute meeting is the Queen of Pentacles. There's still someone here, either you or them, that continues to be the nurturing one, the one to pay attention to the relationship, the one to always reach out. And I'm over yes, that's one of the things, Teresa, thank you, and Red Locks, is that's one of the things that got me to leave. I started seeing the toxicity. It was rampant. It was too much. It was too much, and I couldn't even do it anymore. So this Devil card was one of the reasons why I left. And I'll tell you guys, there is a happier ending, but you will have days where it's hard. There's still going to be days where you cry. There's still going to be, So yes, and I like how Red Locks has said mama. This is the mama card of the deck. So Libra, this is the ending part. I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart a beautiful day. All of you in chat. Thank you for being so supportive. I loved all of the feedback. Beautiful feedback day today was. We're going to meet back here. If I don't come back on tonight, you guys, just due to the nephews, I think we'll have another live. Let's do one tomorrow, okay? And just ending, I think, Libra, just remember today, if you see the Queen of Pentacles, you're so well. Johnny's here. I didn't even know you were here, Johnny. Hello. Red Locks is Teresa, all the way in the United Kingdom. Nicole, Natalia, who was here, who came in the middle. Everybody, thank you guys for coming in. But last message before I go. This Queen of Pentacles, if you see this at all again, this is just my promise to you. If you see this in a reading, this would be you, okay? Don't let anybody ever tell you. This is the nurturing part. I believe one of you still giving to the, one of you is, okay? And I don't know about the other partner. I don't. Hello, you guys. He's saying hello and the reading's gonna end. Sorry, Johnny. This is like the tail end of the reading. But this will post in about 6 minutes, guys, so you guys can rewind parts that you liked, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing and giving. Sometimes, though, and this is my ending thing, the giving nature in you does get you in trouble, okay? Someone needs to hear this. And so the love story that is so torrid and karmic and flippy and floppy is because this didn't have its own leveling. Sometimes it was an overgiving thing, okay? And I don't care what sign you are today. You could be a Capricorn, Cancer, you could be a Leo. This message is super universal because no matter how much you overgive, sometimes the other person is not going to give it back, okay? And that's life. That's the unfair thing about life. And I do think that some of you guys definitely need to hear that. So a part of it was maybe the overgiving and being too nice in the beginning. I love you all. Thank you for joining today's live. Again, I will put some of your names in the community as a thank you. I'm going to review this live and kind of put your names there. So it'll be internalized forever. And I love you guys all. Shout out to everyone who was here and played a role in today's chat. I learned so much about all of you, and I will take it with me forever. I love you. Have a good day. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the coming days. Bye-bye.